Hi there. I'd like to welcome you to the second part of the broadcast. We are dealing with what is business, and we are looking at part 2. If you agree that God is the creator of the earth and the rest of the universe, then you would also agree that He is solely responsible for the rules that govern the universe. One distinguishing character of God is that He is an intentional God. He created everything, including business, on and for a purpose. In this part, I will be spotlighting God's definition of business. There are two prominent indicators to understanding the meaning of business biblically. One defines what people misunderstand as business, and the second is hidden in the purpose of business. Why God created business. In this follow-up part, I was talking about part 2, I will explore what business is really all about. In Genesis chapter 42, if you read from verse 32 through verse 34, and Matthew chapter 25, if you read from verse 14 through verse 16, we understand that when a man engages in the activity of exchanging his expertise in the form of a product or service for a proportionate financial return, he is involved in trading. Therefore, what the secular dictionary defines as business is actually trading. People transact their skills, expertise, wisdom, and experience every day in the marketplace. This presupposes that they are entrepreneurs. The starting point to identify the purpose of business is to go to the very beginning where God established His purpose of business enshrined in His cardinal purpose for man. The purpose of business is divine in nature. Business exists to fulfill the creation mandate in Genesis chapter 1 verse 28. In this portion of scriptures, my Bible reads, God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and subdue it, rule over it. The cardinal purpose of man is to rule God's physical universe, known as creation mandate. Given the creation mandate as the prime mandate of man, then everything relating to the life of man must find its purpose in this mandate. Therefore, business is a tool to enable man to rule. If the purpose of man is to rule God's physical creation, then all human activity must relate to man's responsibility to rule. Therefore, work or business is a means to rule. You will agree with me, it takes organized, intelligent, and productive work to rule. One interesting designation in the creation mandate is to fill the earth. It takes efficient and effective visionary leadership to rule, to lead, to manage, and to fill up God's structure called earth. All of the foregoing are the elements that make up a healthy business system. At the conclusion of work after creation's episode, God enacted a work or business code called creation mandate for man to engage in filling up the structure that He created. If we look at Genesis chapter 2 and verse 5, my Bible reads, now no shrub of the field had yet grown on the earth, and no plant of the field had yet sprouted, for the Lord God had not caused it to rain on the earth, and there was no man to cultivate, that is, to work the ground. When a high-rise apartment project is under construction, the structural engineers first put in place the structure or skeleton of the entire building. which defines how the building would look like in the end. Thereafter, building engineers would come and fill up the structure with blocks before you can fully appreciate the aesthetic appeal or value of the apartment building. After God, Adam was the first worker or businessman on earth. He was mandated to fill up or work up God's structure of creation, that is, administer and market productively God's vision. It becomes clear that business is divine in nature. Business is a veritable vehicle to do the will of God. Its purpose is not to support sin, self-enrichment, and nepotism, but to do the will of God. While I would concede that money or profit is a corollary of obedience to rulership, it is not the primary objective of business. So, what is business from God's perspective? Business is a system. Business is a system of vital pillars that work together to divinely enhance man's expertise, skill, vision, and idea on earth within an organized system. Business is the efficient and effective organization of your expertise, skill, talent, gift, wisdom, or experience under a healthy and compatible business system, thereby giving your expertise, skill, talent, gift, wisdom, or experience divine leverage to succeed beyond human capacity. Business is the organized supply of human needs and the promotion of human well-being under God's designated business system. Every kingdom business should have a healthy and compatible system in place that encourages efficiency and effectiveness. So then, what is a business system from biblical perspective? That will be the theme of our discourse in the next edition. That is talking about part 3. I believe you will look out for that. Until then, stay blessed. I hope you have been blessed by this broadcast. You can get additional messages like this at our website www.businessdiligenceng.com. That is www.businessdiligenceng.com. In case you have any questions or if there's any way we could be of help, please call me on our helplines 234-8149-958700. That is 234-8149-958700. You can also call me on 234-8024-452480. That is 234-8024-452480. Above all, we implore you to subscribe to our channel by clicking the link below and subscribing. When you do, you avail yourself of first-hand, powerful videos, instructional videos, tutorials, and live videos of investment and business teachings that we'll be bringing your way from time to time. Till another broadcast, stay blessed.